Hey folks, welcome to summer edition of 611. You will see me most likely for the remaining of the weeks of this course looking like I just worked in the yard or mowed the grass, but it is what it is. It is summer, right? So let's jump in here and see what we have planned for this week. We have finished Piaget and stages of development. We have completed Vygotsky and his ZPD, and we have talked about Howard Gardner and his idea of multiple intelligences. So this module right here is due this Sunday, May 23rd at midnight. And now we are going to jump into talking about Bloom's taxonomy. I really enjoy Bloom's taxonomy. I hope you do as well. And it has constantly throughout my career challenged me to make sure I'm not being a lazy teacher. That'll make sense, I hope, as you are progressing through this module on what I mean about being a lazy teacher. Sometimes what is easiest is not what is best for the student. So let's look through here. You can read this. There's no reason for me to read that for you. And then you can see a visual, because some of us are visual learners, as we have talked about in the past. But you can see Bloom's taxonomy in a visual way here. And most of the time, we really do. It's easiest for us to stick into remembering, understanding, and that is how we are going to teach to. That's how we're going to assess. But if we really want our students to grow and to find the passion in our subjects that we do, we're going to have to really meet them up here or pull them up there, require them to do the work and the thinking of applying or creating, evaluating, and analyzing. So that's kind of what we are looking at this week. Let's scroll on down here. This is everything that you're doing, but I like looking at it through this view a little bit better. You are going to read the text covering Benjamin Bloom, his biography, and then also just something else going further into the idea of his taxonomy for learning and his educational objectives. While you're reading that, remember, just like how we have for the past theorists, where was he born? What life did he leave? What life did he live? How does that affect how we're going to think about his theory? You have a video here, a video here, and a video here. They're all pretty short, but I just like giving you a plethora of different voices that is speaking about a certain subject. So I would rather give you several small quantities that are from different people than one big one. Different views are helpful. So you're going to look at all that. The next thing that you are going to do is you're just going to do your one-page single-space reflection. I really enjoy reading this because I enjoy seeing what you're thinking about these theorists. If we were in a classroom, we would spend a lot of time talking and debating, and I would so welcome your opinion. And even if you think something could be applied in a different way, this is my opportunity to do that. And so as you're looking at your grades, also just look on the comments that I've made on your paper, because sometimes it's just a simple like response or, ooh, that was a good point, those type of things. So make sure that you are looking at the comments on those. Moving on here, our online discussion. You guys have been doing a great job on those. This is another debate, young learners, high thinking. Now I understand that currently no one in the class is going to be teaching those younger grades, but as someone in the education industry, I would like to know your opinions on this. I used to teach many undergrad, elementary focused teaching courses, and this was always something of pretty good debate. So side one, students in younger grades are just mastering their content, and they can't be expected to express their knowledge in higher forms of thinking. Side two, all students can master content and therefore analyze, synthesize, and evaluate. Tell me which side you land on. Why? Engage in this conversation. Your initial post is Wednesday, and then you're going to comment on 2 other classmates by Sunday evening. Our next one is show me how you are applying Bloom's taxonomy in your unit. So just like before, and some of us are still kind of working through, and that's okay, but just like before, I would like for you to either comment on the side of your Google Doc, this is how I plan on changing it, or you can actually go in and change your lessons and then comment and tell me what it looked like originally. And then I'll go in there. I would love it if I have permissions to comment also to kind of continue the conversation with you guys about your particular lessons. So you're going to make your initial post by Friday because that's going to take some work, right? You have to understand Bloom's taxonomy to be able to apply it to your unit. So you're going to make that initial post by Friday saying, these are the things I changed. Here's a link to my unit, and then I can scroll through there. And then you're going to respond to 2 other classmates. How are they doing? Did they have a great idea that you would like to steal in the future? Respond to any way that you want to 2 other classmates by Sunday. And I believe that is the ball game. Yes. Our reading reflection, your debate, and then your unit application. You guys are doing a great job. I appreciate the conversations that you guys are having, and I appreciate that the work that you're putting in. We can memorize 7 weeks of content, but by you really being present in conversations and discussions and applying it to something that you would really use, this is how this content is going to stick. So I appreciate the educators that you are doing the hard work, and you are really applying this to your profession. If you guys need anything, please let me know, and I will be here for you. And I look forward to seeing and reading your work.